This video might get me flack. Um, and I accept that. That might get me some flack. But as an atheist, I despise organized religion that forces people how to live their life. But one of the sects of Christianity I don't have an issue with is Mormonism. I love the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. The first time I heard the Mormon Tabernacle Choir, I was overwhelmed with amazement. The fact that I could just mention their name gives me a smile on my face. And I know a lot of atheists who are very outspoken like to trash Christianity overall, and they'll trash Catholicism, rightfully so. I'll trash Catholicism too. I won't trash Pope Francis, but I'll trash, the extreme priests and fathers in the Catholic Church who do horrible things all the time and never suffer the consequences because of it. And I want to make something perfectly clear about Mormonism. It's not like Scientology. It's not a made-up religious based around a science fiction book by Ron L. Hubbard, whose stories are probably great. You have to have a wild imagination to write a cultivating sci-fi series that is started into a religion. You have to have a great imagination for that. No ifs or buts about it. He was probably a great writer. But it's not like Scientology. It's not like Catholicism. It's not like a religion where you have to feel obligated to pray to the Stations of the Cross. It's not a religion where you have to do confession or anything, where you have to feel like you sinned. Mormonism is like, I would equate it to Quakerism. Being a Quaker is the most liberal of the Christian religions. And I would say Mormonism is pretty much on the side of almost where Quakers are. They're kind of left of center. And Mormons are not bad people. In fact, I think they're decent people. A lot of Christians are decent people, whether they're Catholic or not. However, there's not been one sexual molestation story surrounding the Mormon Church. Not one. I'm 24 years old, and if there was ever a story where a preacher from the Mormon Church being caught for molesting a child, that would have been big news. But it's predominantly Catholic fathers who are caught molesting children, not Mormon preachers. Mormon preachers are pretty nice people. If you watch the Mormon Tabernacle Choir's YouTube page, they're pretty nice people. And the Mormon Church is very much diverse in people of all races, all genders, all sexualities, you name it. It doesn't matter if you're gay, you're welcomed in the Mormon Church. It doesn't matter if you're transgender, you're welcomed in the Mormon Church. They're more Jesus-like than what a lot of extreme fundamentalist Christian tend to claim to be. They do the genuine work of Jesus. If you know the Bible, even if you read it for the horrible verses to use against an extreme Christian, they're more Jesus-like than most extreme Christians are, than most born-again Christians are. Mormons are not bad people. They help out their community, and we should learn from them. Whether you're religious or not, they help out their own communities in time of need. And who did Jesus help the most out in the Bible? The poor. They help out the poor quite frequently. Like I said, Mormons are not bad people. And why Mormons get a bad rep, I don't know. But from this atheist, I think we can make allies with the Mormons. We really can. Because not one Mormon wants to shove their religion down people's throats. Okay, maybe Mitt Romney does. But even Mitt Romney doesn't do it forcibly as much as he could be doing. But even Mitt Romney, he's a nice guy. You don't have to like his politics, but he's a nice guy. He really is. If you watch or hear any story that features Mitt Romney, he's always a gracious man. He's always polite. He's always warm and welcoming to everybody. Yeah, he says stupid things. He's human. And I think those stupid mistakes are forgivable. He doesn't make egregious mistakes. He doesn't. And even if he did, that's so-so if they're forgivable or not. That's just with anybody in general. But he makes mistakes. He says some stupid things. But guess what? He's not a bad guy. I do think Mormonism is like Quaker in a lot of sense. I think it's one of the more liberal Christian religions you could possibly get. In general. If you're talking about Christianity as a whole. Mormons are good people. They're not bad people. I know some fundamentalist atheists will call me a sellout for defending them. But I don't care. Mormons are good people. We can make allies with them. Not only can we make allies with them, we should listen to them. Even if their message is religious. Because their message is about helping others. Sometimes even atheists need to hear that. Sometimes there are self-centered atheists who think it's all about them. When it isn't. And fellow atheists who are not self-centered know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's my defense of Mormons.